Assalamualaikum and good day to everyone. So my name is NURUL ASMIZA BINTI TALIB, mention number 303602. I'm going to present the analysis UX technique in design cycle. I will begin my analysis by focusing on the CG Master Academic Virtual Classroom Redesign. So the problem identification is that the primary challenge identified in this case study was that the original platform relied on a legacy local CMS. This had become a cumbersome bottleneck which effectively prevented the scaling of custom function and led to high maintenance costs and frequent bugs. So the business mission is that to address the CGMM mission was to pivot from a basic e-learning site into a social-oriented digital university. The goal was to create a platform that fostered a live community between student and industry professional instruction. So the design focus, which is that my analysis evaluate the specific UX technique used to overhaul the navigation system, streamline user interaction, and successfully introduce high-value integrations such as Discord and Zoom. This change were essential to transforming the platform into a high-value business asset. Okay, now moving into research stage, which is like the core technique analyzed is the use of semi-structured user interview. So the technique application is that this interview conducted with a diverse group, including student, instructor, and admin, specifically to pinpoint weak spot within the legacy website flow and content strategy. So the critical debate, which is like the strength, is that the primary advantage here is the ability to collect rich of qualitative data. So for a niche industry like digital arts, this depth is essential for effective brand positioning and understanding unique creative workflow that quantitative data simply cannot capture. So for limitation, which is like, however, a significant drawback is the high consumption of time and resource. So this prevents a major challenge when operating under the strict co-curriculum driven deadlines inherent in an educational environment. So when compared to a quantitative survey, survey will certainly offer faster data collection across a global user base. However, survey lack that the deep required to diagnose why users feel a lack of engagement. So therefore, for justification is that interview are the more appropriate choice because they empower the design team to redefine the user interaction process. So fundamentally, moving beyond more surface level adjustment to create a truly socially oriented platform. Moving into the ideation stage, which is like the focus shift to user journey mapping. So in this project, journey mapping was employed to visualize the end to see part of the digital art student. This visualization led directly to the implementation of high-value features such as personal notification and an academic calendar, specifically designed to keep students motivated toward their long-term learning goal. So for the critical debate, which is like the string, this technique proved vital for identifying gaps in the existing experience. Specifically, it highlighted why students had no further reason to visit the site after course completion, so which provided the strategic justification for integrating a live Discord community chat to maintain engagement. So for limitation, journey mapping often focus on the happy part. In the CGMA context, it may have overlooked significant backstage technical risks, such as the extreme complexity of migrating 10 years of legacy data into a brand new Ruby on Rails architecture. So, when compared to a storyboarding which provides excellent emotional context for a single isolated scenario, journey mapping is significantly more appropriate for CGMA. This is because the platform is a multi-portal system where the distinct parts of the student, instructor, and admin must intersect seamlessly to function. To address the limitation, a service blueprint will have been highly appropriate and innovative addition. While the journey map track the user experience, a service blueprint will align the experience with the technical automation of PDF and payment installment using ensuring the back-end infrastructure actually support the intended user journey. Finally, we arrived at the testing stage where heuristic evaluation was performed on the clickable prototype. This was critical step to verify that the new design system followed standard usability principle and maintained total design integrity across all portals before the live launch. So the critical debate, which is like the string, the primary benefit of this method is that it is extremely cost effective and provide rapid results. This efficiency was essential for ensuring the platform was robust and fault tolerant in time for the May 2010 launch deadline. So for the limitation, however, because this is an expert-based review, it may fail to identify the specific accessibility needs of real students, particularly those with lesser language skills who require automated subtitles to learn effectively for when compared to the A/B testing, which is ideal for optimizing existing high traffic feature. Heritage evaluation is significantly more appropriate for this project because CGMA underwent a total platform redesign. The foundation navigation had to be validated by experts before any fine-tuning on specific variable could take place. And then as more innovative supplement, I suggest that cognitive walkthrough will have been highly appropriate while the heuristic review check for general standard. A cognitive walkthrough will simulate a new student first attempt to navigate the Discord and Zoom integration, first time user. So in conclusion, the CGMA project serves as a prime example of how to navigate a complex project design cycle by balancing deep qualitative research with rapid and expert-led testing. So by strategy choosing interview, journey mapping, and heuristic evaluation over faster but shorter alternative, the design team was able to address the core cumbersome bottleneck of the legacy system. This methodical approach allowed them to successfully launch a high-value business asset that not only modernized their technology stack with Ruby on Rails, but also created a thriving social-oriented community for digital artists. So that's all from me. Thank you.